Hello, my loves. Welcome to my channel. This is Chrissy the Medium, and today I will be doing a channeling for Tyler Doyle. As far as I know, he went out duck hunting with a friend, I believe, and his friend said that he saw him 1 minute and the next he was gone. He was not on the boat. And that's as far as I know. I don't know much details. I'm not sure what has happened recently, if they found more new details. I had someone request for me to do this case, so I looked his picture up really quick. I did this channeling this morning, and I wanted to see what I picked up. Now, I also pulled some tarot cards as well for Tyler. So I'm getting, from two perspectives. Plus, I did an EVP session as well. Now, before we get started, psychic visions are not facts. Everything I get is all alleged, and my visions can be either symbolic or literal. All right, so the first thing I picked up on was I saw him leaving the house. I saw him opening his closet, and I saw him leaving his house. So I saw him put on boots on, or something about the boots. Either he put on boots, he left boots, something about boots that I saw him in my vision. So I saw him leave. I saw him put on grab a bag or something, and him walking away. So I knew he left somewhere, right? At that point when I did this channeling, I knew he was duck hunting, but I wasn't sure the exact details. I was just letting spirit just kind of show me whatever they want to show me. So I don't know if this is symbolic or what, but they do show me him going somewhere. So I do believe he was going somewhere. And I saw that he was upset about something. I saw tears in his eyes, so I do felt that there was something inside him that he was really upset about. I also saw him getting married, so I knew that in my vision they showed me he was married. So that was a validation. But there was something that he was really upset. He seemed very sad. Okay? I'm not picking up that this is some crazy conspiracy set up. This was a murder. This was a plot. I don't know. After I did my channeling, I tried to see what people were picking up, because I wanted to see if it matched with what I was picking up on. And I always read after I do the channeling, because when I do my channelings, I like to know nothing, right? I like to know nothing, or as little as possible. So after I do my channeling, I kind of research a little what is it that's actually being told about this case. And I see there's a lot of conspiracy, there's a lot of theories, and I'm not picking that up. I know it may seem like it's something crazy, but not everything is like the movies. Not everything is some theory, some conspiracy. I think something actually did happen in the water. I do. And I believe this was an accident. I do pick up that he was doing something. He was working on something. And that was him, right? Going out to hunt. He was working, he was doing something. I did pick that up. But then I also picked up that he was in a very conflicted situation. He was in a conflict. There was a lot of mental issues going on, a lot of mental conflict that he had to deal with. And then that led to an accident in the water. Even though I do not think that this is some type of conspiracy or anything like that, I do believe that they're not being completely honest with what actually happened or how the story went, right? Of how he fell in the water, or somebody is not telling the truth, not the full truth. And I'm wondering if it's because they're just afraid that they're, that whatever if they were honest 100%, I feel that they believe, allegedly, they believe that maybe it's going to be pointed at them, or they're going to get blamed for this. And they didn't want that to happen, so I feel like they weren't being honest 100% with what happened. I do feel that, I think that if it's his friend, I think it's his friend that was with him, I do feel that he thinks that he's either partially or he's the reason why he fell in the water. There's some type of blame that's going on, and I do feel that he's blaming himself. And obviously what's happening on the media is not helping at all, because I do feel like there is some type of guilt, there's some type of, I'm blaming myself, it's my fault, my friend fell, it's my fault, things didn't go the way that it was supposed to. Something out of the norm happened that day. Besides him falling in the water, something out of the norm happened. So I don't know if it was the boat. I don't know if the boat got stuck. I don't know if there was no power on the boat, or something happened. Something out of the norm happened that day that was not planned, that was not expected, and that kind of has some play into what happened to Tyler, allegedly. I do feel, and I feel like the friend is taking blame for it. If it's almost like the energy feels like, if I didn't do this, this would have never happened. If I did this, this would have never happened, right? Like, there's a lot of blaming here. And I'm wondering if there is some type of influence involved as well, like being under the influence. I wonder if they were drinking, or they were on some drugs. I don't know, but it does feel like there's some type of alcohol or drugs involved as well, and that could also affect your, it affects you. It affects, what you're doing and how you're doing. And I'm wondering if he's like, oh, if we didn't drink this much, or we didn't do this, then maybe that would, like, that's the type of energy that I'm getting from his friend. I don't think that this is some plot. It doesn't feel that way. I do feel that he fell in the water. There was some accident that happened in the water, and I do believe that. I am getting something's trapped, so I don't know if it's his body that got trapped and he couldn't get out of that situation, which led him to drown, or his body is trapped right now in something, right? It's caught up on something. So I do feel that they're going to find him somewhere. They're going to find him. I don't think that he's hiding. I don't feel that. And I look at the cards and I listen to the EVP, and they're all saying pretty much the same thing. Is I do feel like there was some type of accident that happened, but the truth has not been fully revealed. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up for right now. Oh, and okay, wait, one more thing. I am picking up that there is some type of trauma to the right temple in the head. Okay, so I do feel, when I was channeling him, I felt pain there. So I'm wondering if he hit himself, either prior or after he fell in the water. But there is some type of trauma in the right side of the head. And that's what I'm picking up for right now for him. We'll see how things play out in the next few days, a few weeks. Hopefully they can find him. Hopefully, for the families, I hope they find him soon. And of course, I always wish that the victims are alive and they can find them and treat them and bring them back to their families. But I do feel that this was some type of accident. So as of right now, I find that to be less likely to find him alive. So like I said, I hope they do find him soon. And until next time, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribe and watching my video up until this point. And until next time, bye.